Weather today is a chilly negative 15 degrees, getting up to a high of negative 5. Overnight, a low of negative 19. Snow should be clearing by midday with a mixture of sun and clouds for the afternoon. Tomorrow, a high of negative 3 with a low of negative 10. In local news, a fire broke out last night at Willow Creek Conservatory between the hours of 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Fire officials say that the blaze that ravaged the schools has since been put out before getting too out of control. More than 30 firefighters were called to the scene to battle the flames. In an interview with Fire Chief Albert Fairman, Channel 6's own Monique Thompson asked if the fire may have been the work of arson, to which Fairman replied, "All possible causes are being considered. Because the fire consumed more than 50 years' worth of school records, the state fire marshal has been called in to investigate." More on this later. Two teens are facing homicide charges in connection with the fatal crash that took place in the county yesterday afternoon. Among other charges, the 15 and 16-year-old are in police custody after allegedly stealing the vehicle they were operating during the collision. Donna Moore, a 15-year-old involved in the crash, was killed when the stolen vehicle collided with an SUV on Highway 65 after reaching speeds of 130 kilometers an hour. A local defense attorney has since said that the 35-year-old driver of the SUV is not culpable in the young girl's death and will not be required to appear in court. The family of Donna Moore has decided not to press criminal charges against the two teens. Police say that each of the teens were under the influence of alcohol at the time of the crash, and the remaining two are scheduled to appear in juvenile court on the 23rd. Police are also investigating a recent break-in that occurred at 216 5th Street West, resulting in a theft of an estimated $20,000 worth of possessions, the largest sum of any robbery this year. The homeowners are urging law enforcement to request any relevant information that may lead to an arrest. In other news, police are still investigating a string of murders taking place in various cities across the country, all of which appear to be linked back to the new dating application, You Had Me at Hello. The only statement released by law enforcement is that all the victims had an active account on the app and were last heard from when using it to meet up with a currently unidentified individual. Coming up, an exclusive interview with Detective George Walker regarding the victims of these homicides. Until then, here's 30 minutes of uninterrupted music to keep you company on those icy roads this morning. This is Keep On Walking by Incorruptible.